Hello again, everyone. This is Jeff Reed from a writer for iFanboy. Today we're talking Superman's hair after he died and came back to life. And we're talking about what is known as the super mullet. I want to talk about if that name actually fits or not, but first let's talk about where that hair came from. When Superman died, he was put into a regeneration chamber by a creature known as the Eradicator, where he eventually came back to life with also the help of Jonathan Kent and the Fortress of Solitude. Now, when he first emerged from the regeneration matrix in which he was being held, he had short hair. That's how the authors and the writers showed that he was back. He had this short haircut. He then was powerless, and he went to Metropolis while inside a Kryptonian war suit. When he's ejected from that war suit in Metropolis, he suddenly has long flowing hair again. The odd thing is, though, in that first appearance, not only does he have short hair in the Action Comics issue itself, he has it on the cover. He also has it on the cover of that very next issue after he arrives in Metropolis on the Superman number 81 cover. Short hair again, but long hair in the comic. I do wonder if they were trying to hide the long hair look in the solicits, so the cover had to look different than the inside. But in any case, it's an odd sort of change, and you have to decide which one is the true one, and since the storyline's inside, you got to go with that one. But the question is this haircut he has, this long flowing mane, is it a mullet? Well, you define a mullet, the way I do at least, is short in the front, long in the back, but you also have to have it short on the sides and kind of short on top. Something like a Billy Ray Cyrus or Sean William Scott in Old School. Those haircuts are definitively mullets. I don't know if Superman's hair can be called a mullet or not. I mean, the idea, according to the writers and artists of that time period, was to give Superman long hair to discuss his virility, his vitality. He was back to life and was better than ever. So that long hair was meant to evoke a Samson or a Tarzan. It was not meant to be a mullet, per se, of that very specific era of time. But Superman has various writers and authors, and sometimes those illustrators can be a little bit less precise in what they're going for. I'm talking about Brian Boland, who is a wonderful illustrator. On the cover of the Wonder Woman issue where he has Superman appear, that, my friend, looks like a mullet. And the problem is that Superman has short hair in the front. He has bangs because he needs to have that S-curl. You got to have the S-curl even with long hair, so it makes it a little hard to tell what's long and what's short on the head there. Eventually, his hair would be cut right before he married Lois Lane because he lost his powers again right before he married Lois, and his hair was able to be cut very easily. And from there, he has kept the short hair look ever since. I personally don't think that's a mullet. I think it really is just long hair meant to evoke strength. And that's what we think of when we think of Superman.